So I've heard that once you start chiropractic care, you have to stay in a maintenance program for a long period of time. Is that true?
Well, the truth is, you don't have to do anything. So when it comes to staying in a maintenance plan, or do you have to do this? No, you don't have to do that. The thing about chiropractic is about connecting the brain and the body, and the making sure that communication is clear at all times. So typically, what happens with a lot of chiropractic clients is that once they started going to the chiropractor, and they're starting to understand how their body works, and they're starting to feel so much better, they often continue their care because that's what they understand how they heal. And they're not as sick as often. They don't have as much dependency on drugs. They have more energy. Those people just love to come to the chiropractor. There is a different phase of the chiropractic care. You may come in with an issue or pain, and you're coming in for relief. You're there, and then there may be some people who come in because they have to maybe have some sort of correction, like for people who use the cervical correction. They may be on a little bit of a longer plan, but then there's those people they've been through the relief care, and they're just in their mind they're going, I don't want to get back to this sort of pain anymore. So they may come once a week to get checked. And it's not always about getting adjusted, it's about getting checked. So they would come in to get checked maybe every week, but they may not get adjusted all the time. And so if you think about it, there's getting checked, I wouldn't consider to be a bad thing, because by getting checked, you're really just staying on top of everything. It's not like you're like, oh, I had an oil change. I don't need an oil change anymore. You maintain your car, you would go get it checked out. If it's an older car, before you get on a long trip, you'll check out your car, you'll get it checked out. So it's the same type of principle here that applies. Is that once you are in a position where you've been relieved of whatever pain or illness that you've had, they may ask you to stay on some sort of a plan to maybe come in once a week, once every other week, once a month, something of that nature, or once every 3 months, just to get checked up, to make sure you're still holding your adjustments, to make sure you're still functioning properly, and this type of care. Something I use in my office, I use a scan, which gives me an idea of how the muscles are functioning along your spine, how your body's adapting to stress, and then we're also looking at how the nerves are actually communicating, or if there's an issue with any nerve communication. I like to do these scans because everyone can see where they are, and then once they've all cleared up, we can come back and review the scans at any time to see how your body's actually functioning. Because the misconception, I think, is people look at chiropractic the same way as they look at the medical profession. And the medical profession is, okay, I have a pain, I'll go to the doctor, they'll give me a pill, I'll go home and basically self-treat. Whereas with chiropractic, it's more of a partnership. So you may have a pain, and that's why you come to the chiropractor, but together in a partnership, you all are doing something um, that actually heals your body and restores it to a proper functioning place.